Before you ask, yes, these are the official Old School RuneScape servers. This is not a private server. This is now what the peak male ideal body looks like. I don't even know if I said that right. But, so this is the new outfit from the Easter event. What do you guys rate it? 10 out of 10. Looks pretty good, eh? What's up, guys? Today's Thursday, which means it is Update Thursday on Old School RuneScape. And if you guys want to find out how to get this lovely Easter event outfit, I do have a walkthrough at the end of this video if you guys haven't done the event yet and want to know how to do it. But let's get into today's updates from the official Old School website. Not too many updates this week. The big one is obviously the Easter event, which is the majority of this video, but there are some changes to the talking points of last week's video, which is the Corp Cave change and the God Wars Dungeon change. So we're going to go down to those right here. There's not really a change to the God Wars Dungeon one. If you guys remember that, pretty much if somebody teleports out of a God Wars Dungeon boss room and nobody's there for a couple seconds afterwards, the boss is going to reset and have its usual respawn rate. But the Corp Cave one, before last week, they said that any Iron Men above level 50 would be going into a separate Corp Cave just for Iron Men. Well, they actually brought that up to level 90 combat instead, because griefing would still be an issue at level 50 combat, many people were saying, because somebody can make an Iron Man get it to level 50 fairly quickly, probably in a day or so. So they actually moved it up to 90 combat. So if you are above 90 combat on an Iron Man and you try to enter the Corp Cave, you will now be taken to a separate Corp Cave. Feel free to leave your thoughts on that one in the comment section below, but I think it's something many people wanted and it's probably for the better. And then finally, we have a couple other changes to the In Other News section. The Blast Furnace bar stock interface has been replaced with the new Make All interface, which is very nice. And I guess the most interesting one here is that equipping an offhand item while there is a two-handed item equipped, or when equipping a two-handed item with an offhand item already equipped, the item being unequipped will now land in the inventory slot held by the now equipped item. See the below example for more information. Yeah, that was probably a bit confusing for you, so I'll try to explain it in game. So here's what would happen before. If you had a two-handed item, let's say like the Rune 2H in your inventory, and you had a one-handed item equipped, let's say like the Dragon Dagger, what would happen is that if you equip the 2H, the Dragon Dagger will go to the top of your inventory, to the most, the free space at the very top. In this case, they actually fixed it so that now when you equip both of these things, so if I go from a one-handed item to a two-handed item, it now actually goes into the same inventory spot. So they fixed it both ways. We'll equip the one-handed item, and then the two-handed item, in this case, the 2H, will go to the same inventory spot. Nothing too big, but I think for PKing, or I guess for PVM, it may be pretty useful. That's pretty much it for this week's update. All we have left is the Easter event, but there are two new news posts that were released this past week that you guys may want to check out. There's some more information on Old School RuneScape Mobile, the Android results, and the iOS beta. And then there was actually a quality of life and content poll that is out in the game as well. If you guys want to look through that news post, there's a lot of new quality of life things that they are going to potentially offer, some things you may find very useful. So go through all these poll questions, look at them yourself, because there may be something you guys find very useful. But now let's head into the Easter event. All right, quick and easy Easter event guide, because I don't want this video going too long. You're going to need a pickaxe, an axe, some garlic, a tinderbox, some burnt meat, which you can get by using cooked meat on a fire or a range. You'd love some stamina potions, which would really help. A little bit of food, some Remington teleports so I can get to this place faster, or you can use Falador teleports too, and an Amulet of Glory. So you can start the Easter event by going south of Fally, where the one was last year. There's going to be a little present thing on your mini map, which is just the holiday event symbol, and you're going to get here and see an Easter bunny and a rabbit hole. So to start off, speak to the Easter bunny and just go through all of the dialogue. You don't have to pick any options, and once you're finished with it, go down the rabbit hole. No problem, dude. Now speak to Choco, and again, lots of dialogue. Go all the way to the end. There's no options you have to pick. Leave the cave and then run south. We have to speak to the Necromancer. He's just right here, Malignius Mortifier. And then first option, talk about Easter. Go through all the dialogue. You're going to need a couple ingredients here, and you have all of them except for the cabbage. To find the cabbage you need to go to Draenor Manor. So find your way, or make your way up to Draenor Manor somehow. You can use a glory teleport or just run there. It really doesn't matter. Make your way to the west side of Draenor Manor by the spade symbol or the farming patch right here. And north of it, you're going to see some cabbages. These are the cabbages you need, so pick one of them. And then you have to make your way back to the Necromancer. So you can run there, or use, in my case, I'm using the Remington teleport to get back to the Necromancer again, just the dude in the black robes that you spoke to moments earlier. Again, talk to him, go through all the dialogue. You're going to hand over all the items, and he's going to end up giving you a potion. You'll have a growth potion, and once you have that, make your way back into the rabbit hole that's just north of you. Speak to Chaco again, and once you get to the 2 option selection, you're going to choose the first one, manual labor, lucky me indeed. Go through the rest of the dialogue. We're now going to head north up here to the chocolate deposit. I'm going to mine 4 of them. You probably need less, but just in case, I'm going to get 4 of them. There is also a pickaxe here if you didn't bring yours, but again, just get your chocolate deposits or chocolate chunks from the chocolate deposit on the wall. In this case, I'm getting 4. Once you guys have your chocolate chunks, make your way to the southern part of the cave, more towards the southwestern side, and you're going to see a rope right here. Climb down the rope. On your mini-map, there's going to be a little ladder symbol. We're going to head to the northern rabbit hole, and then we're going to make our way all the way around to the eastern side of the cave. So follow the path northeast, and then make your way over here to Milky. And we're going to talk to Milky. We're going to pick some simple options. We're going to choose the first one here when it comes to the gods, though I don't really think it matters. That in my case, I'm going to choose the first one, so you should too. Choose blue and white. Then a 4-pointed white star. These are just questions about Sarah. Order and wisdom. And that's it. And we have finished the puzzle. The first crate here is the Sarah Doman's crate. So we're going to take one of these Idol of Light figures out, and we're going to make our way back to where we came in from. So just make your way back down the path. And once you get there, go back into the rabbit hole. And we're going to be at the entrance again. Now we have to go through the maze to get to Goldie, and you have to go into the different rabbit holes to get to him. So just follow what I do, and you guys hopefully should get there. So we're going to go into the left rabbit hole first. Then we're going to go down. Then into the right one. Into the right one again. Then go up to the north one. Then same one, go up again. And then go right. Right again. And then go down to the southern one. And then left. And then go up. And this should get you to Goldie. Here he is. And then just speak to him. So go through the dialogue with him, and he's going to ask you to get some flavors for him. He says, give me something red after something green, but before something black. This part is going to be different for everybody. If you guys forgot what the combination is, it's just at the bottom here. In my case, again, something red after something green, but before something black. Just go ahead and take the sweet shelf items. I'm just going to take everything, even though I don't need all of these. I think it's just easier to have them in your inventory. And now we have all 5 of them. This isn't really a riddle. It's pretty simple to figure out. Pretty much you guys have to give him the middle color first, and then the left color second, and then the color on the right third. So I have to give him something green first. So whatever your middle color is, that's what you give him first. So I'm going to give him the sweet herb. He's going to say that went down well. Now the red one, which is my case, jam. So that's the left one for you guys. And then your final color over here on the right side, in my case it's black. I'm going to give him the black treacle, whatever that is. And he says that combination was perfect. And now there's a lot of waiting. And now there should be a little cutscene, which took pretty much no time at all. Grab the egg mold on the right side of the pump and drain, and then go ahead and use make egg on cooking range. And you're going to get yourself a small chocolate egg. Head to the rabbit hole and go through it. You're going to want to head left twice. So left in the first rabbit hole, and then left again in the second rabbit hole. You guys are going to be at the rope, climb up the rope, and then head back up north to Chaco and talk to him. Go through all the dialogue with Chaco. We're going to have to grow the egg into something massive. Now we're going to head south again, except this time don't go to the rope. Head to the right of it, and there's going to be this platform here. There's going to be an egg cup. Place the egg on the egg cup by just clicking place egg. And then there's going to be a cutscene where the egg grows really big and then falls down. Spoiler. We're going to have to head back north to Chaco now and tell him what happened. Talk to him and go through all the dialogue. And after you've talked to him, we're going to head back south to the same place that we just were. And now there should be a rope down there. We're going to climb it and head into the abyss. Down here is going to be a chocolate chicken that you have to attack and kill. So go ahead and grab some chocolate kindling by searching the nests here on the sides. And you're going to have to attack this chicken, but you can't just kick it to death. You have to burn the chocolate kindling. And then once you make a fire, just lure the chicken over it, and it'll do damage to him. Tinderbox on the chocolate kindling. And if you make the fire, it does damage to him. So sort of an interesting way of doing damage, I guess. But Yeah, and that's it. We killed the chicken. Pretty easy to get done. Now we're going to go north and try to pass the nest gate. If we try to go through, it says it's too sharp. So we have to go back to Choco by going up the rope and then head back north and talk to him. Go through all the dialogue again and then head back south down to the rope. When you climb down the rope, there should be an option or a dialogue thing that pops up that says you can now go through the nest. So you can now pass the nest gate and you should be good. And up north here is the colossal Choco chicken. So you actually take some damage here, which is surprising because usually you don't take damage during events, like holiday events, which surprised me. But to do damage to the chocolate chicken, you can't just attack it. As you guys probably figured by now, you have to mine or chop the supports. In my case, I'm just going to mine the rock support, and you can see that when you mine it, all these water things fall down and do a lot of damage to it. So I just spam click on this thing and it does a lot of damage. So really not that hard. As you can see, it took like 5 seconds and we killed it. So I think this pillar or this rock support is probably the best. We're just going to head back to Chalky now, or Choco. I already forgot his name. Just go south and then go south again. Climb up the rope and head back to Choco. Here he is. All right, give it to me. Give me my reward. I do care about Easter, of course, but I'll pick the second one. And now we should get most of the rewards. We already have quite a few in Django who, keeps all the old holiday items, but there are a couple of new things this time. We have 2 Easter eggs which were given to us, and then also eggshell plate legs and eggshell plate body. Now, this is the talking point of this event. The event itself was pretty cool, I guess. Nothing crazy, but like, what is this? Bruh, I don't even know. I mean, they must have had fun with this one because this is why old school has the best graphics of any game ever. Unreal, bro. Anyways, guys, that's it for the Easter event guide, and that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you next time. Have a good one, and peace.
Wow.